How to use CMD's tab autocomplete effectively. I've used the bash shell on Linux for years and I'm very fast with it. By frequently appealing for autocomplete by hitting the tab key, I'm able to write long commands in few keystrokes. Recently at my job, I started using the Windows command prompt and CMD. I'm very slow in CMD. It has an autocomplete feature, but it works differently. I think I understand how it works, but I don't understand how to use it effectively. In fact, it often slows me down. So I asked, how to use CMD's autocomplete effectively? Let me give an example. First I'll describe how I use bash, then how I try to use CMD, and what goes wrong. Suppose the folders in the current directory have names made from a continent and a country, e.g. Africa, Nigeria, Asia, India, Europe, France, and that I want to change folder to Europe, Norway. The way bash's autocomplete works is that the tab key expands only if there is a unique expansion. Otherwise, nothing happens, but you can press tab a second time to list possible expansions. So to move to Norway in bash, I type cd, and then make the following keystrokes. E-tab for Europe. And tab, nothing happens. Tab again. It lists Europe, Netherlands and Europe, Norway as potential expansions. O-tab for Europe, Norway. Great. Thanks bash. However, when I try the same keys in CMD, it expands E-tab to Europe, Albania, which happens to be the first folder beginning E, but isn't the folder I wanted. What should I do now? Is it possible to make Albania into Norway? Or must I cancel the command with escape and type everything from scratch?
One-year update. I came to the conclusion that CMD's autocomplete is unusable, and stopped using it. I installed Clink, which gives you bash-style autocompletion in CMD. Clink combines the native Windows shell cmd.x with the powerful command line editing features of the new Redline library, which provides rich completion, history, and line editing capabilities. It's brilliant.
Cygwin will allow you to run a bash shell, apart from many other POSIX environment software, under Windows. Otherwise, you might try an alternative shell, rather than the ancient command prompt, to find one that best fits your needs. Here is a list of some consoles that emulate bash on Windows. WinBash, RoadBash, GitBash described in this article. Other consoles. Microsoft's Windows PowerShell and its Wikipedia article, the most powerful console with an article. Color Console, PowerCandy, Gees.exe, PyCanB. Edit. I have since discovered Counter, which is an excellent tabular console replacement that also brings with it much of the Linux shell behavior as well as a port of many Linux file handling applications such as grep.
Hitting the tab key toggles through all existent directories. Try to enter just cd then tab for a few times and you will see the principle. For example, will bring you to the second match, country/Europe Serbia.
In Windows 10, file name and directory name completion can use wildcards. For the example of changing to Europe, Norway, either of these commands should work. Or you can use multiple S, and there is not an implicit leading or trailing dot.